All right, and welcome to episode 18 of the Zero One Shootout. I had to make sure I said the right show. I almost said jumping the rail. Uh, this is this is your buddy the Prodigy, Mark Rebman,
Oh, jeez.
and this is gonna stick. And as usual, joined by my buddy Minders. Minders, how you doing?
Yes, I'm
How,
good. How are you?
I'm good. We have a little bit to discuss before our guest shows up, but I want to keep with the pattern that we have. So before we do anything, we have a visit from our friend Dallas Preacher with
Okay.
another fun fact this week. So we're gonna go to that, and then after that, I think we have to have some conversation. So here we go.
All right.
Hello, Sinners and Zero One Shootout podcast fans. It is I, the man who puts the asses in the bleachers, your boy, Dallas Preacher, back again with another fun fact of the week. This fun fact of the week comes to us from WrestleMania 2000. And it pertains to the Dudley Boys' first appearance at WrestleMania. You see, at WrestleMania 2000, also known as WrestleMania 16, the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian faced off in a TLC match for the tag team titles. But unfortunately for the Dudley Boys, they dropped the titles to Edge and Christian in an absolutely fantastic match. Now, that being said, Devon Dudley is the special guest enforcer for War Games. So I would just like to put him on notice and let him know that if his old ass gets involved in low-life business, I will be the one getting the tables and he will be the one going through them. And that is not a prediction, my friends. That is a prophecy. This week's fun fact has been brought to you by the group that is often imitated, but never duplicated. I'm looking at you, Bloodline. The Lowlives.
Okay, I think we need to point out that little tidbit he mentioned has not been confirmed, by the way. So we'll have to check in on that. There, he might just be making wild assumptions. So that remains to be seen. But Minders, you said you
I'm
wanted to
I'm
take some
calling him out on
umbrage.
something.
All right, if you need to, I'm staying out of this.
I'm calling him out on something. TLC #1 did not happen at WrestleMania. It was at SummerSlam. Thank you. So, yeah, they may have dropped the belts, but they didn't drop it at TLC 1. Just saying.
Well, all those matches were the same. It's
Yeah, it's
TLC
true,
triangle
but
ladder match. We can let's just. I mean, can we just give him a pass on this one? He is our buddy. It says it on a T-shirt. But I
all
know you
right,
like
I'll
to
give him a
you
pass.
like you like to kind of call out the lowlifes on their shenanigans. So I wanted
I
to
do
give
at
you the floor to
times.
do that. All right. So
I do at
real
times.
quick,
Well, let's just say, can we say hi to everybody? Hi, Michaela. Hi, Amber. Hi,
yes.
everybody over in our
Hello, everybody
little
in the
chat.
chat. Uh, so we have some new T-shirts vendors on ProWrestlingTees.com that got
We do?
released. We
Whatever are
do.
you talking about, Reb?
Well, okay, so we got three. So the first one is kind of a
Okay.
nod to the universal rule of independent wrestling shows.
Okay.
Get your shit and move. This
Yeah.
is if the action looks like it's coming your way, that means it is.
Yeah.
So
Get
get
out
the
of the
hell
way.
out of the way for
When
for
we
your
say
safety as well
move,
as the wrestlers. Yeah,
move.
it's not take your time at a leisurely pace either. It's get the
Yeah,
fuck out of the way.
that's very true. That's very
Yeah.
true.
Yes. All right. Number two is I think a very original design that I came up with. Just singing my own praises. There it is. The Prodigy. It's
Yeah, it's a great shirt, Mark.
yeah, it just came to me one day. I was like, that'd be a cool design. So I figured I'd go with that. And if you think I'm great, then that's the shirt for you.
You're
Uh,
great. What's the third shirt?
I'm sorry.
Reb.
Okay,
What's the
this
third
is where we
shirt,
have
Reb?
this is where we have a problem because
What?
I I've I don't know how this happened. I did not design this T-shirt. Somebody has been talking to the bane of my existence in Zero One USA and went onto the Pro Wrestling Tees under our login and created a T-shirt. Yeah, I see you, Mindy the Ladle Elam. I'm looking at you right there. And when I was checking the Pro Wrestling Tees the other day, I always check because I'm always submitting. I'm always checking to see if things are in there.
Hmm?
And what do I see but this? What the hell, Minders?
I don't
Are you
know.
responsible for this? You're
I,
you're stuttering a little bit there.
you
I don't know. This is
you won't
slander.
give
This is
you won't give
shameful.
me you will not give me you won't let me get onto the Shootout podcast page. You haven't given me access to the t-shirt pages. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how I could have came up with this.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So, hey, the joke's on CMC because money goes to the podcast if somebody has even the slightest inkling of wanting to get this T-shirt. But
I have a
I don't know.
feeling at
It's
least one
hurtful.
person will own it.
I'm thinking at least two, and they both have the same last name. And
Oh shoot. Yes. I still
it's
I don't
just
know how it happened, Mark. I really don't. I don't know
just
how it happened, Red.
shameful, shameful
Don't know how it happened.
slander. It's I don't know. It's not even that original, but I mean, come on. He uses the same font for everything. It's I don't know. But this
I don't know. It
this
looks awful
CMC is
similar,
really
but
getting under my skin lately.
oh, I'm sure he is. Uh-oh. Oh.
Uh-huh.
I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
pay
look at this.
attention. I'm in
Somebody.
trouble now. I'm in trouble now. Oh well, it's okay. I'll re-listen, but I'm pretty sure that's what
We'll
I
have to go
heard.
back and double check the tape. So, I mean, I will greatly enjoy it if Minders was wrong, but yeah, we'll
Oh,
have to
he'll
go back
never
and
let me
review
live
the
it
tape.
down.
Yeah, I'm kicking myself. I put the wrong video on the feed. I didn't put the one with the graphic with the music and everything. I'm
I
really
noticed. I was like,
kicking
"What's
myself in the
wait?
butt
What's
for
up
that.
with that?"
Yeah, I was as surprised as you were there, But yeah, so here you see the merchandise, prowrestlingtees.com,
Make sure
Brainbuster
you go get that
Tees.
third T-shirt that he showed you.
Well, if you get any of them that you want, I mean, it
Well, yeah,
does
get
nothing
all
but
of them,
help us out.
right? And believe me, we need it.
Yeah,
Poor
yep.
Mark had a
Hey,
rough week.
Minders, I had a shitty week. Oh man.
You had a rough week.
Yeah, I had a rough. I'm not going to get into it too far, but yeah, it's been better. Yep, look at
Oh,
that. What a
Dallas still
guy.
let slide once. That's awfully nice of you, Dallas. I appreciate it. Still think I'm right.
Who says he's not a giver?
Yeah. Oh boy.
So I think it's a good time to mention who we've got coming on the show today, Minders. He's not in yet. I asked him to give us a little bit of time so we could air our dirty laundry. Uh,
Ah,
one of the up and comers from Zero One USA's Thursday Night Throwdowns in Edgewood. I know everybody tends to get the number wrong, but it is 1 5-star Jesse J is going to be calling in.
at
Oh,
3.
there's Bari.
He's gotta
Now,
get his chicken.
I'm sorry, his name is 5-star, and I'm gonna let it. I'm a good host, so I'm gonna stick with 5-star here.
You're saying it
Plus,
okay.
he's got a match coming up on the show tomorrow.
He
Let me
does.
see, it is that one there, three-way match, Cameron Saturn and Logan Myers.
Hate to tell
So,
him, but he's going against 2 of my favorites, so
uh-huh. For somebody that likes heel so much, you do cheer a lot of the baby faces in 0-1.
you gotta be a good heel for me to cheer you.
Oh, that's hurtful.
I'm teasing. Maybe.
It's that thing, greatness hate, they always talk about with like Charlotte Flair, all the people who are haters on the internet.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't we get a cheap plug in, Minders, and talk about what we got going on Friday
Okay.
on the 0-1 or 01 on the JTR Podcast Network YouTube page. YouTube only, not going to be dropped on a podcast. We're doing a special WrestleMania preview on YouTube on Friday at 5 o'clock, same time as like the shootout, just because we want to be done in time to watch like SmackDown and see what
The Hall
happens
of
there before
Fame and
the Hall of Fame, all that stuff. So we're going to break down the show coming up. We're going to talk a little bit about the old WrestleManias and we'll have some fun with it. It'll be a good time. But
it'll be fun.
yeah. Looks like our guest has arrived, Minderz. What do you say we bring him in?
Bring him on in.
You look hesitant there, but I'm excited about this. It's going to be cool. He's one of the good ones. He's one of the top talent in Thursday Night Throwdown. 5-star Jesse J. Hey, how you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad. I think you're our first mobile call in.
Yeah, well, AEW's tonight, so I'm on my way to see that.
I got you. Yeah, we've had campers. Cobra was in his car, but he wasn't driving when he called in. But,
oh yeah, I'm not doing the best right now.
Oh, that's right. Hey, you're not staring, so that's all right. You're watching the road.
Absolutely.
All right. So I've got a. Last I checked, you were on. Is it a 6-match winning streak or a 7 at Edgewood?
Well, Edgewood I think is 6, but like I did I had a match at one of the Saturday shows against LDLC and won, so I count that.
Okay, we'll count that. So that's 7 in a row. So you're on a roll right now. And
oh yeah,
seems like
5-star. That's what I do.
Yep. Hey, I'm with you. Hey, you got the number right there, 5-star. Jerry Shannon.
Oh yeah, that's my guy. He has a match actually coming up in January, and I'm gonna be his manager for that. Help him out, make sure he wins.
Very nice. Best in town 01, he says.
I'm gonna make sure he wins.
That's what a good manager does, Minderz.
Exactly.
An opportunist always does. Yes, an opportunist always does.
Yeah, I hate to say the ultimate opportunist because Edge has that one, but I'll be whatever's under that.
Yeah, give it time. Eventually, he will retire eventually, so then that'll open right up for you, and you can jump on it.
Absolutely.
So it seems like a lot of the people in. Oh,
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No.
No, I was just going to say, he said earlier he had a lot of stuff to get off his chest, so I'm interested to hear what he's got to get off his chest.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people have a problem with counting in Edgewood.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, I guess a lot of people went to public school. They didn't teach counting to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They tend to stop at 3 and stuff like that. 3.5, I don't think that's actually a number, but, I'll take it.
It's not a whole number.
Not a whole number.
No.
I didn't know we were
some
using
people
fractions.
say 1.
Right, yeah, 1, 2, and then I show them over and over and over again that, I am going to be the best, if not the best, at 01. So
it's like, come on, don't they have an eye for talent? I mean, just look at what you're doing. I mean, it's as plain as the nose on their face is how good you are.
I mean, I worked my butt off, man. I worked my butt off. A lot of training every single week for a year straight. So, I mean, I tried to perfect my craft. That's what 5-star is all about,
Yeah.
I will give him that. I will say that Jesse does, Mr. 5-star, does work his butt off in the ring. I will give him that until the end when he finds a way to win and doesn't technically win.
Hey, I was taught a win is a win. No matter how you get it, just get it, As long as I'm getting my hand raised at the end, that's all that matters.
Well, I hate to tell you, but tomorrow night you got a tough match going there for you.
Yeah, unfortunately, Logan Myers won't be there, so it'll be a one-on-one with me and Cameron Saturn.
Well, then that's obvious which one I'm going for. Sorry, 5-star.
Breaking news there.
Sorry, 5-star.
It's cool. I mean, I look forward to it though. Cameron Saturn, he's a really good competitor. He's a great wrestler. I do have faith in his abilities, but I mean, I'm still a winner too. I'm the bigger guy. I'm an athletic guy, so I mean he's gonna have to really pull out all his tricks in his bag to beat me. So
Oh, this is hurtful. I gotta put this up.
That one's
Devontae
hurtful.
Knox chiming in.
Devontae put up the
Poop
heart
star? Come on.
emoji with stars.
I'm pretty sure I
Come
beat
on.
Devontae Knox if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think you're right. I've got to go back and check the Patreons.
Yeah,
But,
I'm
I
pretty
believe
sure
so.
he tried to kick me in the face and he missed and he got rolled up. So
Pretty
Yeah.
sure there was
I don't-
probably somebody else involved, but
I mean the ropes were there, but you know I accidentally put my foot on the ropes and got the 3 count. I mean I can't help that. The ropes were too close.
I mean, accidents happen. I mean, what are you gonna
Yeah, it
do?
was an accident. I slipped and accidentally put my foot on the rope.
yeah.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, I know, right? I do too. It's annoying. But, you know, the win is a win, you know, I can't.
Well, you said you're going to AEW tonight. Who are you most excited to see?
Honestly, I'm a big Kenny Omega fan. I like Kenny Omega. I don't really follow AEW. And since I've been a wrestler, I haven't really been following wrestling. Like I'll watch it for like research purposes, but it's usually probably around the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression. So like I
gotcha.
do try to get a lot of my stuff off of those guys because you know as wrestlers we do copy. You know as much as people want to be as unique as they want. You know we are. You know, we do copy some people, and if it's good, why not? You know, like
Yeah, I'm with you. Look at that. You got a little girl from Dallas Preacher here. Deserves all 5 stars and a bag of chips, he says.
yeah,
That's,
see there?
that's high praise.
Yeah, my low life friend, heck yeah.
Yep,
All
Dallas is my
5
buddy.
stars.
He's good people.
He's a good guy.
Dallas
Okay,
is my buddy
Devon-
too.
Yeah, you got the
He's a
picture
massive
in the
guy.
background there. Yeah, Devontae saying we'll run it back for sure. He says. So,
Oh, we can. Well, why don't we make it a no holds barred so I don't have no ropes to trip off of?
Oh
Hey,
boy.
David listens to the show, so he might be paying attention. So you never know, that might happen.
Nah. Rain's got to be listening for Thursday nights.
Oh, Devontae, come on.
I love it. Devontae, it's always the bald head people. Wait a minute.
Ugh. I take umbrage. I take offense, sir.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll probably talk about that match later. He might.
As Jesse Ventura says, you can't grow grass on a busy street. So
There you go.
So I'm sure you've got your eye on CMC for the title. Who else
Oh,
are you?
absolutely.
Who else do you have your eye on that you'd like to get a hold of on
Theo
Thursdays
White.
or Saturdays?
Theo White is somebody I really want to get in the ring with. He's a big hard hitter. You know, I haven't been in many matches with hard hitters. You know, I've been against strikers. I've been against luchas. You know, and I've been against CMC. Actually, he beat me. I've been against him, but I haven't been
Fluke.
against a
Total
hard
fluke.
hitter like right.
No, it
He caught me
wasn't.
slipping. He caught me slipping. That's fine. I mean,
Mhm.
you know, that was probably my last singles match that I lost, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would like to go against Devontae Knox. If we're talking about Saturday, or not Devontae Knox, I'm going against Devontae Knox. Theo White. If we're talking about Saturdays, honestly, I really want to get my hands on either Warhorse or Camaro Jackson. That seems like a fun one.
Ooh,
Or
right.
Carrot. I like Carrot a lot.
That would be fun. I could watch that match. It wouldn't bother me none.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this. Minders is a big Jimmy Carrot fan, so it's
Oh, okay.
she's all for
Yeah, I would
watching
like to
Jimmy.
go
Little bit.
against Jimmy Carrey. He's really good and he's a great guy. So I would like to get in the match
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah, I think that would be a fun one. Camaro could be an adventure because he's a big boy. He might
He
throw
is
you
a big
around a
boy.
little bit.
He may, but like
Hey,
I
he
said,
might-
I have athleticism on my side, so I mean I could jump all around and move around however I please. Like I could be underestimated in this too, you know. Like he's a big guy, but I'm not too small myself.
Just
Well,
make
hey,
sure he
if
doesn't
you ever get a
catch
shot
you
at
if you're
Camaro, he
jumping
might be
around.
champion by then.
That's true.
Yeah, well, hey, that is true. He does go against Joey O'Reilly, but I do have Joey O'Reilly on this one always.
I assume he's on just about everybody's want to get their hands on list right now.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
not the most
I would
popular
honestly
guy.
like to go against Joey O'Reilly. Like, even though we're both on the same side, I would love to have a match with Joey O'Reilly. I think he's a great wrestler, and I think we would have a 5-star match for sure.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'm waiting to see if Dallas chimes in again, if he's still in the comments, if he has a response for that one. So this past Mattoon show was your first Mattoon show, right? Like in a singles
Not the
match?
past one. It was the one before the Road to War Games.
Yeah, and that was
So
the
I think
Battle
it was,
Royal, right?
I wasn't in the Battle Royal. I went against DLC. Who was there? It was Mad Dog versus Camaro in that
Dog
dog
collar.
collar match. Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
last. That was the first one. Unfortunately, I was already had other things I had to do on Saturday. That's last Saturday. So.
I got you.
That's the one that we hit through most of that main event, Mark.
Yeah, that was a wild one.
Yeah.
That was a wild one.
Oh, our 1 stars have started coming
it
in.
only took about 10 minutes for the glitch to get into the thread here and start stirring
Took
shit
long
up.
enough. I mean, see, if he wants a shot at 5-star, I mean, I'm willing to go against him too, but it might not end well for him because I'm gonna win clean because I'm not even gonna try to go dirty on him.
Well, that's good to know.
Like you'll consciously try to avoid accidentally hitting the ropes on pins for.
Oh
for that
yeah,
one.
no, it's gonna be middle of the ring ass whooping. That's what it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
That 1 star, he's building it up. I'm gonna give him 5 reasons why to start calling me 5-star.
Well, sounds good to me. Although I like
I like the confidence.
I mean, that's what 5-star is all about, is confidence. I feel like I've worked my ass off to be this confident, and that's what it is.
Yeah. So you dropped his name earlier. I'm gonna throw it back out there. I need somebody to do me a favor and straighten out CMC once and for all. He's been really a pain in the ass lately for me. Just stirring stuff up. I don't know if you saw the new T-shirt that somebody I'm looking up in the right corner put out on our Pro Wrestling Tees, but it's just, I don't know. I've had nothing to do with it. Look at that. I hate Reb in Prodigy font.
Oh,
It's just,
man, that's a shame.
I know it's just hateful and slanderous.
I still can't tell you how it got there. I have no idea.
Okay, somebody is helping out. CMC helping out Jordan, getting into the chat, helping out BA. It's it's a whole thing. It's look at that. Okay, using the ropes is using resources, and it's not cheating if the ref didn't see it. I see no issue with this statement.
It's not cheating if you don't get caught.
Yeah. Then also, didn't Eddie say if it ain't cheating, it ain't trying?
Yeah, exactly. We lie, we cheat, we steal. That's the way it is.
Right. He was always one of my favorites, so I can think of worse role models.
Absolutely. I mean, he was a winner too,
Yeah. Oh, looks like Minder's computer had to restart. So hey, she might be at it for a bit. So let's talk about going forward. We got the War Games show coming up in May. It's I don't know if you've figured into that at all. If you're going to be there, I mean, it looks like they got just about everybody on the poster, so I don't think it'd be hard to find something for you there.
Well, I definitely plan on being there. They have a Rumble. They have a 2-ring Rumble they're going to do there. So I'll probably be a part of that.
War Rumble, they called it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be a part of that for sure.
Yeah, we've had a few people declare for that already, but yeah, it seems like there's still plenty of spots available if you want to jump in there.
Oh yeah, I've already got my spot.
Sorry,
yeah.
I don't know what happened.
I'm in her spot. Yay!
Well, I'll tell you what. If somebody doesn't have technical issues on this show, it's not a successful show. Usually it's me, so it's nice to do those Minderz for once.
Hey, I just got a message from the boss man.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
I have a feeling Jesse's going to meet somebody there because if I can get it to work. Someone's at AEW already.
Hey, I will see him there.
Oh wow.
Heck
Looks like they've
yeah.
That
taken
just
Ring of
came
Honor
through from the
before.
boss man.
Cool. Shout out to David.
Awesome.
It's so as I was getting to before Minders interrupted me by clocking back in. Uh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding this
Sorry.
time.
Uh-huh.
So what else is on your list for the foreseeable future? Like, I mean, obviously CMC and the TNT title, but is there anything else
Oh,
that's on your
absolutely.
short list?
Um, as far as 0-1 or in wrestling in general?
Just across the board, what are you thinking?
Um, I want to do more shows in St. Louis. I have, 'cause, I live in St. Louis. Um, MMWA, Dynamo is who I was training with. So, whenever they start doing shows, I'll be on their show. I think we'll be Cinco de Mayo will be our next show for that. Um, yeah, like MMWA, those Destination 6 I'm trying to get on to, where Logan Myers is one of the champions.
Hmm.
Just anywhere. I'm at SMPW pretty often. Strictly Insane. I'm just wherever I can get more experience and get more exposure, I'm there. Where there's
Yeah.
good talent, where nobody will get hurt, because that's always a thing. It's untrained
Hmm.
wrestlers, so I don't want to be around too many of those, because if I'm trained, I would like to go against a trained person. I don't know if I'm breaking
Sure.
kayfabe here, but
Nah.
so I just as much as I can. You gotta understand. I've wrestled. I've been training for a year, having matches 8 months, or for 4 months now. 8 months in, I had my first match. So I'm just trying to get more exposure, just trying to get better. Like, that's what it's all about, is just getting better. Like,
Yeah.
that's all I'm trying. What I'm trying to do here is just to get better. You know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'd like to see it pop up in Glory Pro sometime, from what I've been seeing
Oh
down there.
yeah, I just
It's
went
right
to
in
their
your neck of
show
the woods.
actually. Yeah, I went to their show this past Sunday. It was pretty fun. I would love to do Glory. I did the Grandel, um, so that was fun. Um, but yeah, I would love to do Glory. Um, so hopefully I can figure out how to get onto there. Probably, you got to pay your dues in this business. If you want to work
Oh
for a
yeah.
place, you got to go. You got to do ring setup. You got to do ring teardown. You got to talk to people. And that's what it's all about. Paying your dues.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you what, St. Louis seems like it's really getting. It was always a really good wrestling town. It seems like it's really gotten kind of a resurgence lately. So it
Oh
seems
yeah.
like you got all kinds of options to think about down there. But
Hmm.
we're digging seeing what you're doing in 0-1 also. So hopefully you
Yeah,
can.
0-1 is definitely has helped me out personally a bunch. Like, I'm forever grateful to Rain. I'm forever grateful to David. Those two have given me a chance. I don't know if you know, but like, the whole reason I'm even on 0-1 is because my buddy Dion was actually supposed to be on there, and I was going to be his manager, and he had got sick for the first show of 0-1, so I took his place,
Mhm.
and from then on, like, this is this has been where I've been.
Yeah.
It's been
See, I
fun
didn't know
watching
that
you.
you started out as a manager.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was a manager, as like because he was wrestling. He's been taking off. The main attraction, Big Daddy D. Don, big shout out to him. He's doing his thing more around in St. Louis. But yeah, I was his manager for a little bit until I got my feet wet, and then once I got my feet wet, I took off.
Right.
Mark keeps saying he's looking for a manager position.
Oh yeah, I mean, if he
Oh,
knows how to help me win, I need, what I'm
I don't
saying?
think you need any help. You seem to figure it out on your own.
Oh yeah, we can
I just,
always be more
I'll
creative.
all I'll say is I've usually got a lot of pockets, so I can hide some, let's say, opportunities in there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
well, it seems like we're gonna let you go here pretty quick. I know you got you're heading to the AEW show, so we don't want to distract you too much while you're driving.
Oh, you're
But
fine. You're fine. I'm not driving anymore.
Oh, did you arrived at the venue then?
Yeah, I'm downtown in front of the Federal Building.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is there anything else that you want to tell your adoring public before we let you go?
Uh, just any promotion that you go to, always look out for the stars. All right, 5 star.
Hmm. Uh-huh.
I'll be there. Eventually, I will
All
be
right.
there. If it's a good promotion, I will be there eventually. Just be looking out,
Oh yeah.
And keep our
Yeah,
eyes out.
we'll be watching. Yes. All right.
Appreciate
Well,
it.
Jesse J, thank you very much for calling in and joining us. You're our first, like, I think, aside from Dallas, our first full-time Thursday Night Throwdown talent we've had on. So we're
I
gonna hopefully
appreciate
get
it.
some more of you guys on here and get some spotlight on you.
It's
But
greatly appreciated. I appreciate the opportunity,
yeah.
and
Well,
huh?
You'll have an
I was
open
gonna say we
invite
appreciate
anytime
that
you want to
you're
come on.
yeah, we
Awesome.
appreciate that you're a listener too when you're not on. You're always in the comments
Oh,
there yakking
absolutely.
with the glitch.
If I can, I'm not busy doing something. I'm definitely gonna be watching because this is a great show. I love you guys. Y'all are awesome.
Ah,
Even though I get called
oh, you're
three
very
and three
kind.
and a half star, it's still entertaining. It's fine. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. It's an honor being here too. I appreciate you wanting me on your show as well.
Oh, heck yeah.
I'm humbled,
Always.
Yeah. Well, like
honestly.
it's like Minder said, you got an open invite anytime, and we'll definitely have you back on soon. Hopefully, you'll be after you straighten out CMC for me.
Yeah, I'll let BA
So,
do his thing first, and then once if BA can't finish the job, then I'll clean it up.
all right.
He almost
It's good
had
to
me
have a
there. He
plan.
almost had me
Uh
there.
huh. All right. Well,
Awesome. Thank you.
Enjoy
yeah, man.
yourself,
So,
Jesse.
yes,
You too.
enjoy the show.
Thank you so much.
Huh.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Did I miss anything
Well, there
important
you
while
go.
I'll say, did I miss anything important when my computer decided to glitch out on me? Glitch! It's all your fault. I'm
But
blaming you.
you didn't miss anything. It was pretty quick turnaround, so you pretty much got right back in there. So we were good.
Okay.
Fun interview. Would you say a 5-star interview, Menders?
If I don't say a 5-star interview, I'll probably get yelled at. So,
Well,
yeah,
if you
we'll
don't
go
say
with
5-star, it kind of reflects poorly on us. So
I know, right? So it was, of course, a 5-star interview.
yeah. But thanks to Jesse J for calling in, driving to the AW show. So
Yeah.
we get some. We've had campers, we've had people driving, had people like in the car. It's
We have
it's
like
all
the
kinds of things.
library or whatever,
Yeah,
their
somebody's got to
trophy
be in the
room.
hotel lobby. We get all kinds of
That's all
people in
right.
there. We get somebody in a closet with no doors on it.
Yeah, wait, no, it was in a bedroom with a closet with no doors. That was what it was.
Yeah. Okay.
And just think, maybe in the near future, somebody will be sitting on a beach with a drink in her hand and calling in
Yeah,
from wherever.
yeah, you never know.
You never know.
Uh, so we got a few more things to discuss, Menders, before we call the show. We got to talk about tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. Drinking real soda because I ran out of my zero sugar stuff. So
Uh-oh. That's not good.
oh,
DeCobra would be so mad at you right now.
oh, I know. That's why I've
Thought you had sense, Mark.
I do, but I'm also I'm a victim of convenience.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
So what we got lined up for tomorrow?
All right, so tomorrow now BA had said that he was going to get CMC. That's not happening. It's as I understand, BA is a little banged up, so I think he's taking a week off. But we got some pretty good matches lined up for tomorrow, and we're just going to kind of run them down real quick here, starting with. Okay,
We
so
do need
this
to talk.
apparently
The Forge is, I'm assuming, is what Team Ambition is going by now.
that's what I'm thinking. I think it was a rebranding, so they're going by the Forge now. Camaro posted about that on Facebook about a week ago, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
When all the controversy started coming around, but they're kind of separating themselves from that and moving on, which I think is awesome. And looks like what do we got? We got ATM, I see, and
Uh-huh.
is that McGood in the background?
Saint Good?
Saint Good, thank you. I'm awful with names. I'm so bad
And
with names.
Myron. And
Myron. Yeah, and I knew
yeah.
Myron. I was trying to go
Yeah.
in order, but yeah. So those guys taking on DC Black and Hippie Johnny under the umbrella of Team 01 USA. Which,
Take your pick.
even though
You get
he,
a pick first.
you know what? I'm gonna pick the Forge. I'm going out on a limb. And not just because Devontae was hurtful in the comments during you were talking about
Devontae was
bald
not
people.
hurtful.
He talked about making fun of bald people. Come on, I'm sensitive about that.
Yeah, I
But
know, I know.
but no, I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna say the Forge is gonna take this one.
I'm going to go out on that limb with you, Mark. So you're going out further, and I'm going to be closer. So that way, when I have to saw it
Yeah.
off because we picked wrong.
hmm
Not that I don't love
Yeah.
our 01 boys. Don't get me wrong, but
If it gets crazy, I'll jump off the limb and then you'll like catapult like a cat in a cartoon.
okay, that works for me.
All right. Next up, we got High Voltage Cat and Nikki XS. This sounds like it's going to be a fun one.
I'm kind of bummed I can't be down there next week to see that.
Tomorrow.
Or yeah, that's what I meant. Tomorrow.
You said next week.
I know. I didn't mean to. I'm really bummed though that I can't be there tomorrow to see that.
Yeah. If I'm picking, I'm thinking Cat's on a bit of a roll. You know, I think she beat Chan last week.
We must be on the same page today, Mark, which is weird because you're mad at me. So
that's not a knock on Nixie of picking Cat.
Not at all.
It's cool to see both
I
of
like
them.
High Voltage Cat. So
yes, from a great wrestling family. Her sister's a referee, as we know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that'll be a fun one. Next up. Okay, I do not know Theo Storm.
I do not either. And the O'Neills are kind of taking a little heel turn down.
Yeah, they've been
Thursday
getting a little
night.
dirty. Yeah, I've heard they've been getting a little heely. And then we got the big man coming back, so it's going to be Theo Storm and Brutus Dillon against the O'Neills. And I don't know, it's smells a little bit like a hoss fight, Minderz.
I know, hoss fight. I like my hoss fights.
Yes, I'm working on a Hoss Fight Mania T-shirt, but I'm having some issues getting the design not to be the right quality that they can actually do something with it. So keep your eyes out, and I'll try to make that happen soon.
I'm gonna go Brutus. I'm gonna go Brutus and Theo. I haven't seen Theo, but
I'm actually gonna go with the O'Neills. They're more experienced as a team, and like you said, they've been taking a few shortcuts lately.
They have been.
I don't know that they're gonna pin Brutus, but it remains to be seen. I think it's gonna be the O'Neills taking this one.
Okay.
You're like, whatever, dude.
We'll see what happens. We gotta stick with our 01 guys on some of these. Come on now.
Well, these guys are all St. Louis fellas, aren't they?
I'm assuming Brutus and Theo are representing 01.
Well, this isn't it's not an invasion show where it's all
okay. Go.
St. Louis guys against. But I don't.
Hey, Mark, here you go. I am wrong.
Oh. Dallas Preacher, did you hear that? Minderz just admitted she's wrong.
Not about that. I didn't admit I was wrong about that.
I got you. Okay. Next match. Let's see. Jacques Kennedy not defending, just walking in as the 01 Shining Light champion, and they will be taking on Stetson Winters, the one of the workhorses from the Danville, Illinois wrestling scene. Which
I think Stetson's going to get purified.
You think so?
I do.
It's so hard to pick against Jacques on these Edgewood shows. They've really been just almost untouchable lately.
Yeah. And
a couple hiccups here and there, but
still the Luminary has my respect still from the last Saturday show, begrudgingly, but still has my respect.
There's AJ. They will purify yet another challenge. Look at that.
Yep.
So Jacques got some support there.
Yep.
I'm sure Jacques will get the occasional boo birds tomorrow from some salty people, but
I'm sure.
Remains to be seen.
Just a little tidbit. Last Thursday,
the
Luminary decided to remind all of us that he beat that they beat Jimmy Carrot.
Well, it's something
and
to be proud
I begrudgingly kept my mouth shut.
Hey, beating Jimmy Carrot is quite a feather in the cap, so
That's a big deal. That's a
yeah.
big deal, even if it
Yeah.
wasn't completely legit.
Hey, it was no
It was,
DQ.
but it was no DQ. So
Alright.
is that all
So,
we got for tomorrow night?
oh no, we got a
Oh,
few more.
okay.
Let's see. We talked a
Ah,
little bit about this one. Apparently, it's going to be just one-on-one. Cameron Saturn and Jesse J. Logan will not be there. Uh, I don't know. I got to stick with Jesse. He's on a roll. I say 8 in a row
he is on a roll,
on a
but
Bruisers-esque hot streak.
oh jeez, they still are not undefeated. I'm going with Cameron. I think Cameron's gonna put a little blemish on Jesse J's record there. So
Hey, I like Cameron Saturn.
I adore
Uh,
Cameron Saturn.
good
He's
people, heck of a talent,
so
but
good.
Jesse J. He's brimming with confidence,
Yeah,
and
he's not lacking any of that.
no, and he is a 5-star talent. He says
Yeah,
so
just
himself.
ask him.
It's as Mac Davis once saying, it's hard to be humble when you're Jesse J.
Oh, okay.
I'm paraphrasing. He didn't actually sing a song about Jesse J.
I
That was
was,
the
yeah, I
70s.
didn't figure.
All right, we have a rematch tomorrow, Minderz. A Lucha Libre showdown with El DLC and El Magnifico.
Yeah, with the way
Ooh.
that one ended last week.
For those that haven't seen Minderz, what happened last week at the end of that one?
It was a double disqualification.
Ooh.
Yep. LDLC did not get off the ropes with Magnifico
Oh.
by the 5 count. And Magnifico low blowed LDLC.
Oh, wow.
So it
Brutal.
was deemed a double disqualification. And if you want to see that match, you need to check it out on Patreon.
Mm-hmm. There you go. For as low as $5 a month on the Patreon. Is it too much to hope that eventually we're going to get those two in a Mexican death match? Fight all
Yeah,
over
it might
Edgewood.
be a little too much to hope that.
Yeah. As long as I'm not there with a new car and have them doing spots on it. Because every time I think Mexican death match, I think of Hoovy and Mysterio from ECW.
I was gonna say. But yeah, I'm hoping LDLC will pull it out.
I'm sorry, I giggled a little bit.
I was gonna say,
I
I
have,
was like, that was creepy.
I
All
have,
right.
I have the sense of humor of a toddler. All right, we have
Okay.
one more match on
Move
the card
on.
for tomorrow. All right, Tyler Scott versus Sid Manson. One guy's crazy and one guy never gives up. What are we thinking here, Minderz?
I'm going with never gives up.
You're thinking you're picking Tyler for this one.
I'll pick Tyler.
Just to
Tyler's
be
my
different,
buddy.
I like Tyler. He's a good kid. Just to be different, I'm gonna pick Sid.
Okay.
I don't know if Tyler's ever dealt with somebody like Sid before. He's a little nuts.
I've seen Tyler at a couple different promotions. He's dealt with some crazy ones before, so he'll be all right.
Okay.
He's fought Jimmy Carrot. Speaking of crazies.
Yeah.
So
Yes, Stacy. We
didn't
both do
win.
that giggle.
He didn't win, but
No shame in losing to Jimmy Carrot.
nope, not at all.
So I believe that is all the matches they have announced for tomorrow. So it should be a pretty fun show. I'll be watching. I've got to find some time over the weekend to watch that on the Patreon. And it's kind of a busy weekend for wrestling. I don't know if you know that, Minderz.
No, I hadn't noticed at all. We start
shoot.
what? Well, and then yeah, by the time you have all the WWE stuff.
I mean, if you've got Fight Plus, you can get GCW, the Collective. You can. Oh, we got another fun fact. Hey,
I see that.
it's a bonus. Let's see here. Fun fact: CMC 0-1 against Preacher in singles competition. 0-2 against Preacher in tag competition. 0-1 against Preacher in six-man competition. Hey, he's not wrong.
He's not.
I would say, Dallas Preacher, my friend, you have CMC's number. And if B.A. Malkin is unsuccessful going for that TNT championship, I think you are in the catbird seat to get a title shot, man. And if you do, I will be there wearing my Dallas is my buddy T-shirt and cheering you on. And like I said, I have a lot of pockets for for opportunities, so just let
Yeah,
me know.
yeah. Well, don't we have? Is it Ring of Honor this weekend too? Isn't it
Super
Friday?
Card of Honor, Super Card of Honor's on Friday. I think
Jeez.
Impact and New Japan have a co-running show on Friday. WrestleMania is Saturday and Sunday. NXT Saturday.
And then you
GCW's doing
got
the
the Raw,
collective over the whole weekend.
and then you
Raw
got the
after Mania,
Raw
yeah,
after Mania.
it's a lot of wrestling, and the NXT after Mania might be interesting too. After Stand and Deliver, what's going to happen?
Well, we'll miss
So
part of
there's,
that one.
well, yeah. So I may have to have Patreon going on my iPad while I'm watching WrestleMania on the big TV. Have Fight TV on in the bedroom, something on the phone. It could, and the wife may leave me if I have that much wrestling on that many devices. We'll have to wait and see. Uh, all right, so we talked about Thursday. Let's talk about
The 22nd.
let's see, the 22nd here. We got the Prelude to War Games here. Let's see, and that will be as usual at the Burgess Osborne Auditorium. Oh yeah, the wife. Oh
No.
no. All right, I'll behave with all the wrestling on. I'll try to pace myself because I don't watch enough wrestling as it is. So
Yeah, neither one of us do.
yeah. All right, so they had already announced the main event for the 22nd, which is, as we know, Camaro Jackson challenging Joey O'Reilly for the heavyweight championship. Camaro finally getting his rematch, so that's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
a hoot.
Oh, Stacy's fixing her comment.
Oh yeah, there we go. I
She's
expect
not
the
going to
wrestling
leave
to be
you.
on.
Yeah.
She knows me too well. If we're gonna need two incomes before if we're gonna make a car payment coming up soon, but that's
Yeah.
neither here nor there. All right, so let's see. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, see,
I'm interested to
I
see
I tease her
Camaro
about it.
and Joey. I'm really interested to
Yeah,
see that. And don't we have Camaro
yeah.
on that Wednesday before?
Camaro Camaro's gonna be coming on the Wednesday before Prelude to War Games, so we'll hear all about that and see what he's got to say about Joey and getting his
Oh, I'm sure
rematch.
he'll have plenty to say about Joey.
Well, the Premier and the Lowlifes had a heck of a feud last year,
Yeah.
and that was just two Lowlifes. It was them and Lander basically in six mans. And
Yep.
it's funny I say that because that was, the Premier had the numbers on the Lowlifes. Speaking of the Premier Menders, this popped up on the 01 Facebook announcement this week. The return of the Premier. You got Kenway, Bishop, and Soup all going to be there
I'm
with
so
Camaro.
excited. So
This
excited.
could get very interesting, Menders.
It could.
It's I don't know what they've got planned. I know they haven't announced Country Air for anything yet.
Well, I bet
It's,
Premiere is going to be doing some Premiere things. So,
they usually do. You
yes,
gotta
they
get
do.
you gotta get that. Where's it at? I don't think I have it saved on here. We have a Premier themed T-shirt on
We do.
ProWrestlingTees.com,
Oh, yeah.
Menders.
I need to get that before we have Camaro on.
There you go. It's the 100% Premier podcast in Premier Purple.
It is.
And,
It'll match
yes,
my
so
hair.
there you go. But yeah, so I'm very curious to see what happens with the Premier. Do they get involved in the Camaro match? I don't know, do they decide they're gonna have something to do with War Game? It could be anything.
It could be, as I say, do you
We're
see
looking.
Barry's little comment down there?
Let me see. Barry comments.
He's at the bottom.
Oh, there. Well, yeah, there you go. Maybe we'll find out who's Team 01. Yeah, because I mean, last time I checked, Marvin was on crutches. Piper was in a sling,
Yeah.
and
And then it's your buddy.
Yeah. So right now, Team 01 is just CMC pretty much, and that's just a fool's errand.
There is nothing wrong with that.
How can a team of one guy have a weak link?
We know it. We know it's not going to be a team of one guy. Come on now.
Who's gonna?
Nobody
likes that kid. Who's
CMC
gonna team
has
with him?
friends. Yes, he does. CMC has friends.
Oh yeah, it was gonna be a bunch of trainees.
Why not? Could be interesting.
It could be. Could be interesting. That's true. But I don't know. There's still a lot of things to answer about War Games, and this is the last show before War Games, so hope we'll probably get a lot of the answers for it. We do have a
Yep.
couple other matches to announce here, Minderz. Uh,
Oh, is
you'll be
there?
tickled about this one. Yeah.
I
Gary J and Jake Lander,
Yes, this will be
our
good.
favorite cat
This will be
enthusiast.
this will be very
Would you pay
good.
to see this, Minderz?
I will pay to see this. Basically
So
for
Jake
Gary
Landers
J.
has finally
but
won.
I said basically for Gary J, but maybe a little bit for Lander.
He earned your
Little bit.
begrudging respect at the last show he was on,
He
the
did.
cage match.
He did.
All right. Then let's see. We have a triple threat here. Your buddy Jimmy. Oh, it's our buddy. I like
Maybe
Jimmy too.
maybe that's why Devontae doesn't like bald guys.
Now, that could be.
Because
But
he's had
yeah,
I
so we
mean,
got Jimmy,
Devontae's been in a couple
Devontae.
matches
Yeah.
with
He had
Carrot.
the
So
kind of, yeah. I mean, he's got to redeem himself. He kind of dropped the ball with CMC at the Slider show. Kind of let me down there.
yeah, I have the picture to prove it. You didn't even mention your buddy BA.
Well, I haven't got the BA yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we didn't pick a winner here. I think I
You
do
really
think
need
BA
me to
is
pick a
gonna.
winner here?
I think I know who you're picking, but
Yeah.
I do think that Jimmy's gonna kind of zero in on BA after last month.
If
So
he doesn't, I'll
BA
be
might
very
have a little.
disappointed.
BA's gonna have a little payback coming for, even though he was
It,
just being a good friend, helping out his buddy.
no, he wasn't. He got paid.
Oh, so he's a good businessman.
Oh, jeez. Good
Hey, money
lord.
talks.
You're right. It does.
It does. And then didn't he pay the lowlifes to take his spot in
Sure
Edgewood
did. Against
last week?
Devontae? Yeah.
Yeah. See, BA, he's
Or
a mover and a shaker. He's making things happen. Who
yeah.
knows what he'll do
He's
this
gonna run
time?
out of money shortly. Actually, no,
Well,
he didn't he get paid by Jacques? And then he paid
I
and then
didn't see
BA
it.
paid the low lives.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see the actual transaction take place because I was on the other side of the building and my vision's not so good.
Cowering. Like I was.
Well,
No, you were
just,
blocking
yeah,
views. You were blocking views.
not on purpose. And when I
I
found out,
know.
I moved because I'm a
hmm
gentleman. If I'm picking a winner here, I gotta go Jimmy on this one. I'm with you.
All three of the guys are
I like
well,
Jimmy too.
2 of the 3 guys in this match I would be okay with winning. One has to win in my opinion. And BA, sorry about you, bud. You messed with the wrong wrestler.
I think win or lose, BA will make a statement in that match at some point.
At some point,
But
but
we'll have to wait and see. All right, so we'll take that down, and we got one more match that they've announced here, Minderz, for the show here. Involves our favorite canine.
whew.
You know what I'm thinking, Minderz?
You gotta do it. You gotta do
House
it.
fight!
So excited. Although I feel
Oh
sorry
yes.
for the Conley's gonna walk away with it, I think.
Oh, see, the
Yeah,
wife is
Renee Moxley Good just got announced for Squared Circle.
way off topic, but hey, it's a newsy item. But I mean, it's important for us because we're going to the expo, so we like to know who's going to be there.
Yes,
I think
it is.
Stacy
important.
just wants to know if she's going to bring the baby with her because she's all about wrestlers and their children.
And their kids.
So back to Connolly and Theo. They're going to, I'm willing to bet they're just going to knock the shit out of each other for several minutes. I don't know how long it's going to go. I'm with you. I think Connolly's going to take it, but Theo is going to, I think he's going to turn a lot of heads in this match.
Yeah. I think Theo's going to open everybody's eyes at just how good he is.
Yeah,
because he's so good. He is good.
He is. Yeah, he's very good. He's been putting a lot of time with. Is he with the Forge or is he just from that area? I can't remember if they announced him as representing Team Ambition before.
I think he is.
Okay, but
I think so.
He's put in the work. He's put in the work in Edgewood and really busted his ass down there. And
He
you
has.
impressed when he was in that three-way last month in Mattoon? It was
Yes.
him, BA, and shit. Who am I
Hippie
forgetting?
Johnny. Hippie Johnny.
Hippie Johnny. Thank you.
That's what I'm here for,
Or
Mark.
or as my wife said, Nipple Johnny, according to the video
Yeah,
screen.
she can't read the video screen. We still love her though.
Watch, she's gonna get in the comments and say that was me, not her. But I mean,
Yeah.
we'll have to wait and see. But no, so that'll so far a fun card, and I'm sure they're not even doing. Like I said, they haven't announced the tag team title match yet. They haven't announced like guys like Jared Allen. I think Casey Jackson said something about being
Oh,
there.
and I'm sure Spencer Powers will have something to say too.
Oh,
so.
Spencer Powers, the Spotlight.
The Spotlight.
He's got a new figure on Major Players podcast. They get he's one of the new action figures. Oh,
Well,
her eyes are going bad. That's why.
Yep.
So he's a guy I've been talking to about coming on. I reached out to him this week, Spencer Powers. Like I said, we got Camaro coming on before that show. We got
Mark.
Let's talk about our other.
Mark,
what?
Are you ready? Are you ready to get wild?
I think whether we're ready or not, it's going to get wild next week, Minderz.
It is going to get wild next week.
All right, let's talk about who we got coming up in the next few weeks. Next week we got Eli Wilder going to be joining us, hence the wild pun that Minderz just uncorked on everyone. So that'll be cool.
I can
on
be
the 12th. You can be punny. The next episode on the 12th, this is cool. We're having Zach Ruder coming on. He's the guy you always see around the ringside with the video, taking the video for the shows in Mattoon. So
I'm
that
excited
should be
to
really
talk
cool.
to him.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that. As we mentioned on April 19th, Camaro Jackson ahead of his title shot on the 22nd. And I don't know, maybe we can get some dirt on the premiere too. You never know. Possibly. April 26th. This was announced before he got hurt. Well, Marvin should be joining us. So.
Okay.
That Marvin's always a good guest to have on.
Then. Hopefully he'll be all healed up then.
We love Marvin. He's such a good kid, good guy, and he's always a good guest too. He's got a lot to say usually, and I'll try to keep Jordan Perry off that episode because Jordan Perry is going to be on the next episode after that on May 3rd before War Games.
I'm excited.
Yes, so
I can't believe that we're
coming up.
Booked with guests for like the next 6 weeks.
I know. Didn't we originally plan this to be a every other week podcast, and then
originally
everybody wants to come and do it. So hey, why not?
We will. Not a problem. We just know you'll get sick of hearing the matches all the time, but we do our best. And hopefully,
too many people wanting to come on is a good problem to have, Minderz.
It is. It's a great problem to have, and I don't mind it one bit.
Yes, and then of course we got War Games coming up. There we go. As you see, front row is sold out, as I understand. Still some general admission available. Decatur Civic Center's your favorite venue for people falling off ladders, Minderz.
Yeah. Look, do we have to talk about that match?
We don't. I try not to bring it up. But there you see.
No, but there's another one coming up.
Yeah. But, yeah, you see here, Warhorse is announced for this one.
Yes.
Of course, Devon Dudley. What capacity we don't know, but he'll be there.
Decatur will become Dudleyville.
Decatur will become Dudleyville, yes, and just about everybody's on the poster for War Games.
Well, they have that War Rumble, which we know Spencer Powers is going to be in it. I'm sure Casey Jackson will be in it.
Did Jared Allen announce for that?
I think he did.
War Rumble? Jesse J just said it here. He's going to be in it. It's that should to borrow a phrase from our future guest, that should get wild.
If he's not in it, might get real wild.
Like I said, we don't know all the matches yet, so we have to wait and see who's doing what. Some guys might pull double duty too and be in the Rumble and have a match. You never know.
I say the only match we know of for sure. Well, we know of two. We know of War Games. We don't know who's in it, but we know of War Games. We know the Low Lifes are on one side.
And
then the only other match we know of is Carrot
War
and a
Rumble
ladder match. And the War
and the ladder
Rumble.
match. Yeah. So I'm anxiously awaiting to see what else gets announced for that show. Uh, we might have something cooking for that weekend. I can't make any announcements on, but hopefully by next week we can say for sure what's going on. And like I said, we'll be at the War Games show. We always are. If somebody
Hey,
wants to
Dave, do
kind
we get
of
press passes even though we already bought tickets? Ladder Invitational.
yeah,
Yeah, that's basically what it was.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, so if during the ladder match, if somebody wants to offer Minders some sort of comfort or moral support
A hug.
whenever
I'll
Jimmy's
take a
up on a
hug.
ladder, a hug, yeah. And then
As long as my
so
boys are close, I'll be fine. As long as Barney and AJ are close, I'll be all
your
right.
emotional support boys.
My emotional support boys. Well, Barry was with me in Decatur the last time, so, and believe me, he knows I needed him that night.
Uh-huh.
I
Did he have
did.
to drive
It
you
was
home?
bad. No. See? No, he didn't drive me home. I drove home, but
Look at that, Barry.
yeah, they got me.
Your boys are good people.
They are good
You know what's
people.
going to be weird is going to the 01 show and not going to the Burger King first.
I know. That's kind of our.
We'll have to go
That's
to
our.
we'll have to go to an actual Burger King.
No. See?
Uh,
I was a mess.
uh,
But yeah, I know going to the Burger King is kind of like our thing.
it's part of it's a new tradition for me and the wife, but they got some good grub there, and it's a good hang. It's a good old timey looking burger stand, So
I love it. So yeah, I won't be going to I don't even like going to a Burger King other than that one. So
I do like Burger King, but the Burger King in Mattoon is far superior to the
far
chain.
superior. Far superior. Good ice
Oh,
cream too, as
AJ
AJ
chiming in.
says.
Good ice cream, man.
Well, Mark, are you going to pay the bills? Because I'd really like to
We
see one of those T-shirts again.
uh-huh. Yeah, let's pay the bills before we say goodbye. I'm on a bit of a time crunch, so we'll make this quick here. ProWrestlingTees.com/JTRPod for all of your t-shirt needs for the JTR Podcast Network. The ones for 01, there's the first one here with some of our classics. The Independent Wrestling Matters, Dallas is my buddy, name doing name things. You have all of these, don't you, Minders?
I do. I have all of those.
Yeah. I need to save my pennies and get some more of these t-shirts. It's
I have so many wrestling shirts anymore. It's kind of ridiculous.
it's
a
good problem to have.
It is. It's a great problem to have, but I have a feeling I'm going to have some more after next weekend.
Probably, yeah. Let's see. Also available on Pro Wrestling Tees. Get your shit and move. That might be one of my favorites now. It's just a good one. That actually was an idea pitched by our buddy Barry. He sent us a message and asked about that, and I just kind of took the idea and ran with it, and bingo, there you have it.
Well, you can always tell whenever it's going to be a real barn burner when the matches come on, because if our whole section gets up and moves, you may as well just follow, because we know what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Probably the most stylish shirt that we have now.
Oh, jeez.
There you have it. The Prodigy. It's a pun. So, there's only one Prodigy in wrestling podcasts, and that is me. But I don't know.
Where's the other shirt, Mark?
I don't know what you're talking about. Are you going to make me show this thing again?
I am going to.
Are you going to make me show this again?
Yes. This is my new favorite shirt. I will own it shortly, just to annoy the crap out of Reb.
If by some miracle CMC finds his way back on this show, you're going to wear this shirt when he's on, aren't you?
Yeah, I probably will. See, he's right there. He's right there. Me and him.
I see him.
Our picture from the sliders. But Basil's back there too. See Basil? There's
Yes.
Basil.
I see Basil. I see Dallas. I see. Who am I
Max.
missing? Max.
Max
Yeah, the
is
one in the
over
middle. Okay.
here.
Have a
And
plethora
then
of doors.
that's
Premiere.
Chan, that's Big Man Chan, and the Cobra,
Uh-huh.
and the Premiere.
You have an impressive collection of 01 photographs and flyers and posters, Minders.
I don't have enough room to put up all my posters.
No, unfortunately.
Or my other
There's only so
wrestling
many
stuff.
walls in a room.
There are. There's only
Yeah.
so much wall that can go behind you while you're doing a podcast too.
Yes. Oof. What I wouldn't give for a man cave to put all my stuff in, hang up my belts and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I want to put
yeah.
one hanger here, just so like for our pods, I can just have one sitting there, then take it down after the show's over.
Oh yeah, wait till you see
'Cause
Bari's wall. His is awesome.
yeah,
Speaking of Mark,
really, dude, come on. It's just he said he'd run it back. I thought he was talking about Jesse J. He's running that back with the bald jokes again. Hurtful. All right. Well, on top, along with pro wrestling tees, we got Brainbuster tees. Also, we kind of got off topic there a little bit, Minders.
just a little bit.
Yep. There you see the updated, the new 01 Shootout logo. We got Giddy Mindy there, and then
I own both those shirts too.
Yep. Shout out to CP Arts, our buddy, the Cobra, for helping us out with
The
that.
Cobra for a side hustle.
Everybody needs a side hustle. He said it himself.
Yep.
And then also on Brainbuster tees, there you see we got hoodies, we got t-shirts, baseball shirts. Oh yeah, there you got the stickers. That's just two of the stickers. We got some other ones on there also. We have a
Yep.
Jumping the Rail fanny pack if you're interested in that, from our flagship show, Jumping the Rail, and all kinds of good stuff there. So go check it out. Pick something out that you like. It helps us keep the mics on, and yeah, it's we appreciate all of your patronage. We appreciate all the listeners and everybody that comes on, gets in the comments and chimes in.
Yep.
Thank you to Jesse J for joining us today. That was cool. Thank you. Appreciate him calling in, even though he was driving. That made me a little nervous after the last week. So.
Oh, I'm sure it did.
So I'm glad he made it to his destination safely while he was on the phone with us. And let's see. Like we said, JTR Mania 2 on Friday for on YouTube, on the JTR Podcast Network YouTube channel. And yeah, we'll just talk about WrestleMania before the big weekend. So join us there if you got memories, thoughts, concerns, predictions. Just jump in the comments.
That's only going to be on YouTube though, not on Facebook.
Only on YouTube. It will not drop as a podcast. It will not be on Facebook Live. It'll just be on YouTube. It's a special exclusive. Bari says Mania fun. Did you find out from Bari about Friday?
I did.
Can you announce?
Our friend Bari will be joining us for JTR Mania 2.
Special substitute co-host, our buddy Gary Vasilio, my bearded co-host on Jumping the Rail, will not join us for a multitude of reasons. Number one, it's early, and number two, he's in pain. So
yeah. See, that's why Bari put up earlier. Wait till you see his wall. He's got quite a collection too.
I am jealous. He's got the replica 01 belt, which is cool. I need to get that one of these days.
He has a broken chair signed by Warhorse. He's got two broken chairs, actually.
Signed by Warhorse.
I do. It's right here. But Bari's got even like posters back from when like Animal from Road Warriors was at 01. So yeah, he's got a lot of cool stuff.
Did he get a meet and greet with Billy Gunn?
No, he did not. I'm bitter. I'm still bitter.
Oh, don't be bitter, Minderz.
Still bitter. It
Uh-huh.
was my own fault, I guess, but I'm bitter.
Well, if you'd gone to the expo last year, you could have gotten a meet and greet with him there because he was there.
Oh, yippee.
I'm detecting sarcasm.
It's good because I'm laying it on pretty thick.
Yeah. All right. Well, Minders, what do you say we go ahead and call this one a show? And
It's good.
like I said, if you join us on Friday, we'll see you then for JTR Mania 2. And if not, next Wednesday we got Eli Wilder going to be joining us right back here at 5 o'clock. So join us then.
Tuesday we have Jumping the Rail.
Yeah, Tuesday we'll have a WrestleMania follow-up show on Jumping the Rail. It's going to be a busy first part of the week there. So then
I
who
say
knows? Maybe
Fridays.
maybe
Friday
next
kicks it
Thursday we'll
off,
go
and we
to
go straight till next Thursday.
yeah, and who knows? Maybe next Thursday we'll go to Edgewood.
There you go.
Oh, the wife says she's up for that if we are because that's right before the expo, Minders. So
Oh yeah. So I have that next day
so
off.
why not go to Edgewood and then go to Indianapolis the next day? And
That sounds like
it,
fun.
it's a WrestlePalooza to borrow from Paul
Oh,
Heyman.
can I say who I get to meet next weekend? That I'm super excited to meet next weekend.
Sure, why not?
I get to meet MJF. I'm so excited. I already have my shirt picked out.
I just hope you know what you're in for, Minders.
Hey,
We
the
had
shirt that
we
I
had
have
Heather
picked
Owens
out,
on,
the
and
shirt I
she
have
was
picked out
concerned
should
for
be
you.
just fine.
I think so. You know what? I kind of want to get that shirt made that I sent you the design for, and then have you wear yours. I'd wear mine.
I have a feeling he'd have more of a heyday with you at that point.
Possibly. I want to get that one made just to wear it when I meet Cornette if I ever do. It's like Gregory Iron he went on Austin's podcast and he had a shirt that said "Pardon" instead of a what shirt. That's classic. All right, we're
Hey,
rambling
don't
here,
forget
Minders. We got
01 merch.
Oh yes, 01 merch. Also, get it in Edgewood, get it at Mattoon. It all kinds of good stuff. Water bottles, coffee mugs, T-shirts, hoodies, all kinds of good stuff there. And yeah, so I think we've covered everything, Minders. What do you think?
I think it sounds good.
Cool. I've got about 15 minutes to get to band practice, so we're going to call this one a show. So
All
for
right.
Minders, this is Redman. I'm sorry, this is the Podigy saying
Oh, jeez.
life is hard, work stiff, and we'll see you later.